As an entrepreneur, do you feel like you're always running around trying to find some sense of balance or fighting back a sense of frenetic, crazy energy? If you're feeling like that, stick around because in this video, I'm going to share how you can get started with a spiritual practice and bring some peace, calm, and grounding to your day. Hi, I'm Jennifer Majori, founder of Catalyst Branding and Business Consulting, your place for power, purpose, profit, and peace. Today we're talking spirituality and more specifically the benefits of a spiritual practice for high achievers. If you tend to be tightly wound, like me, focusing on your spiritual health just like you would your mental, emotional, and physical health can have a profound impact, not just on your state of mind, but also on your performance at work. So what is spirituality? It's that search for greater meaning, for purpose, and for interconnectedness, and maybe for that feeling of being part of something bigger than ourselves. I was already primed to be kind of a type A personality anyway. Some of that is probably genetic. I also come from a family of origin that includes some kind of difficult things like substance abuse and suicide. And so as part of my therapeutic process many years ago, I started my spiritual search with meditation and mindfulness. And so that has been extremely helpful for me. There are a lot of things that you can incorporate into a spiritual practice. It's not just meditation or mindfulness. Really, you can incorporate anything into a spiritual practice that helps you to take time out for yourself so that you can really just kind of hear your own inner voice or tap into a higher power if that's your belief. But whatever that might be for you, it's really about just regularly taking that time to invest in yourself so that you can slow down and really take a few minutes to turn inward. Some of the benefits that I've experienced from maintaining a regular spiritual practice are being able to maintain perspective when things seem a little crazy, and really being able to have a sense of peace and calm when things really are very stressful during the day. So over time, I have really been able to kind of drop into that space of mindfulness really at any time during the day. With some practice, you can just kind of even take a minute in your car or at your desk and really kind of find that centered place. I've also found that I make better decisions for my business, for my health, and for my family now that I am engaging in regular spiritual practice. Having that sense of being part of something that is bigger than myself really kind of dwarfs all of those details that otherwise really would have triggered my anxiety and would feel like they are much bigger problems than they really are. It's really kind of that don't sweat the small stuff, and everything is small stuff when you feel like you're connected to something that is bigger and more important than yourself. So when you've got that mission, when you've got that sense of purpose and that sense of connectedness, things don't really get to you quite as much as they used to. Being in that mental space really helps me to be more observant. So I might see that there's really a red flag when I'm having an interaction with a vendor or a prospect that makes me say, hey, wait a minute, something's not right here. Or I might be able to take a different approach or see a problem from a different angle so that I can make a better decision or find a win-win solution when I am confronted with a problem. I also find it easier to really tune out all of the noise so that I can tune into my inner voice and really figure out what it is that I want. So when we lack clarity and we don't know what we want, we run into problems. So a big part of my spiritual practice and mindfulness is that clarity that comes with being able to hear my own thoughts, hear my inner voice, and really know what it is that I want, and sometimes, more importantly, what I don't want. Maintaining that clarity and focus means that I'm also less likely to be distracted by all the little problems and putting out the fires that are really associated with the short-term, day-to-day drama, and I can stay focused on my long-term goals. It's not hard to make your spiritual practice part of your regular routine. It might not come easily at first, but stick with it. Eventually, you're going to find the thing that works for you. Most importantly, just find something that allows you to take a few minutes for yourself every day so that you can turn inward and really just take that time for yourself. If the mindfulness aspect of spirituality appeals to you, you might enjoy meditation. Stopping for just a few minutes, even if it's just 30 or 60 seconds a day to get started, is a great way to start with meditation. There are also lots of books, videos, and apps that you can get started either with guided meditation or even just with instrumental music. Connecting with nature is an amazing way to start your spiritual practice. Nature therapy is an actual thing. It's totally free. Get outside, get some fresh air, put your bare feet on the ground. It's literal grounding, and studies show that green space lower depression, anxiety, and stress. Gratitude and solitude. Spending some time alone thinking about what you have to be grateful for boosts dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin, those feel-good hormones. So spend some quiet time on your own and maybe make a list or think about the things that you have to be grateful for. Journaling is also a great technique to incorporate into your spiritual practice to really get in touch with your thoughts and your feelings. Set a timer for 5 to 10 minutes to get started. Maybe sit with your morning coffee. If you need some help getting started, head down to the description for this video and you can download my Catalyst Morning Challenge Journal. Many entrepreneurs struggle to balance work, life, and rest. It's important to develop a routine that will help you to feel peace and calm when you need it most. The best part of developing a spiritual practice is that in time, you'll be able to take a deep breath and feel centered anytime you need it. And it's really going to make you a more effective and more successful entrepreneur. Again, if you need help getting started, head on down to the description and download my Catalyst Morning Challenge Journal. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more.